So just to compare email marketing versus social media marketing, my advice to business owners and to marketeers is to use both, and it's not just a case of dropping social media for email marketing or vice versa. It's a case of using the two of them strategically together. So email marketing, lots of studies have proven that email marketing converts on a 3-to-1 ratio compared to social media marketing. So as I say, it's not a case of stopping one, it's a case of using both of them together. So you can use one to promote the other. So if, for example, you create a lead magnet, and a lead magnet is something that you provide in return for people subscribing to your email list. In fact, this webinar would be considered a lead magnet, where in return for the webinar, I would give you, in return for getting the webinar, you would give me your email address, and then I can introduce you to other things that I do. So this is giving you a real honest and candid insight into how I use email marketing, so it's not just the theory. So you get a sense of what I actually do to grow my business and grow sales. This is kind of a case in point, or a working example. You can have a customized tab on your Facebook page. Again, you can use that to create a customized tab to create a form, and the form can be used to collect email addresses. So basically it's a subscription form. Sometimes I use some services to automate some tweets. So while I use Twitter quite a lot, obviously manually, and put out different information, you can set up an automated tweet that maybe goes out once a day, just to mention that you have a course or a webinar, or that you have some sort of lead magnet for people to subscribe to your email address. So while social media is more often, email is more direct. So it's a case of working the two of them and using the two of them correctly. So when I say social media is more often, you can update Facebook a couple of times a day, and you can tweet a couple of times a day, but you wouldn't be emailing people a couple of times a day with your email list. However, when you do send out an email, it is more direct. So you could put something up on Facebook and you could have 2,000 people liking the page, and you may get very little action. But if you email 2,000 people, I can assure you, if the email is done correctly, which we'll be going through the tips here in this webinar, if the email is done correctly, if you email 2,000 people, you're going to get a lot more return for that than 2,000 likes. So it's a case of using both of them together. And again, as I say, people are just a click away to buy if the email has a more sales element to it.